Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the challenger, Javier Chispita Chacon, fighting and representing Weslaco, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the champion, Brandon, the Heartbreaker, Figueroa.
Brandon Figueroa entered his hometown of Edinburg, Texas, with an undefeated record of 19-0, 14 KOs, already holding the interim WBA Super Bantamweight title at just 22 years old.
Right hands on the left, and now Figueroa turning the tables, literally and perhaps figuratively here in the final minute of the sixth. The referee steps in.
Known for his relentless pressure, non-stop punch output, and body attack, Figueroa had quickly built a reputation as one of the most exciting young fighters in boxing.
Body shots left!
Fighting in front of a partisan Texas crowd, he embraced the moment as a showcase opportunity to prove he was ready for bigger names and full world title contention.
The physical part, he does what he has to do. He trains really well, and I'm sure he has the conditioning necessary.
With his older brother Omar Figueroa Jr. already a former world champion, Brandon looked to continue the family legacy while carving out his own path towards superstardom.
For his hometown admirers.
Look, I like the fact that this is my ring.
Brandon Figueroa he made weight yesterday to the weigh-in.
Look, it helps obviously, but man, just fight a natural weight. I think you should move up after this fight.
Chacon will send it to Jordan Hardy.
Yes, Ray, thank you. No shoes, he never wears them. He always wears tennis shoes. He likes to keep it simple. It's more comfortable for him. So,
I got it.
Figueroa pounding away upon Chacon.
He does that, Ray. He does that.
He's ambidextrous.
Yeah, he does it. He'll step one way. He'll step over.
70 seconds to go here in the opening round. Body shots for Figueroa. Pounding away. Chacon.
This is going to be a short night for him. You got to fire back. You got to fire back with a guy like Brandon.
Now we know that Chacon, he doesn't want to get punches. He just tries to be effective in his punches. But
this is body as Brandon Figueroa continues to blast away. Brandon Figueroa fighting as we talked about Austin.
He does have a 10-inch reach, but it seems like he has more success when he's inside banging away.
And that's the end of Figueroa taking control in the early going here in his hometown.
Good looking kid, a cute kid.
Yeah, he's still a cute kid.
Yeah.
He used to take Brandon across the border to Mexico to compete in tournaments, and he said all the girls were in love with his son at 7, 8 years of age. That's why they dubbed him
So far, so good. But when you get a guy who's going to be able to know
I'll punch it.
fight harder for yourself. Try to make it as easy as possible.
You are looking at his father, Omar Sr., in on that. That's what you do so really, eloquently well, and
He's throwing them because he's throwing punches, but he's smothering a lot of his own shots. Now there he's got some leverage on him.
Chacon with a high guard. Omar Figueroa Jr. right there ringside.
If you ever watch Omar Figueroa fight, you know that this is very sensitive. Very sensitive.
Combination by Figueroa. Chacon in some trouble. Figueroa taking it.
He ain't throwing nothing. He's got I don't know what the strategy could be because he's taking a beat right now.
He's been a pro for just over 4 years, and we've seen the maturation process for the Heartbreaker finals. Here in the second round, as the Heartbreaker looking to become the Body Breaker. His older brother, Omar Figueroa Jr.
Ray, thank you. Omar, how do you feel about this?
As boxers, it's rare that we hear the crowd, well, at least me, but you'll hear this, and it'll pump you up, and it'll make you want to go out there and give your best. He gets in close, you should just lean on him a little bit more and make him pay for it, bending over so much.
Ramos warning Brandon Figueroa about keeping his punches up, but Chacon is doubling over. He's not doing anything.
He's bending way
He's got some crazy, looks like he has some power, but he's just not doing it.
I don't know if he thinks the kid's if he's gonna wear it down or not.
The thing is, I mean, the 4 fights that he won, this is his game plan.
You know, you can see he's double tough. You know what I mean? He's taking the shots. He's still there.
Argentina comes from Mendoza, Argentina, that is known for going ahead in their primary source of. But right now, it is Chacon who needs to go to work against Figueroa.
You know, it's closer to you to hit. It's what Brandon says on the outside. It's going to get problems, but Brandon ain't doing that. And Chacon's not taking advantage. Brandon lays on the inside with him.
Whatsoever. Chacon now throwing more. Okay. Maybe he's heating up.
You look perfect in there, cardio bagging it, okay? And then when you find those taps, just be careful with the head, okay? Come on, you gotta
dictating the pace, doing what he wants with his opponent. Chacon's really showing very little opposition.
For Brandon Figueroa, days of the year. Left hook to the body that connects for Figueroa.
He switches, he throws punches, and he gets on. It helps him get to the inside, and that's when he starts banging these. You know, they don't cross their feet. I mean, they throw a punch and they stay there, much like a lot of guys at MMA do.
Body from Chacon, it sounded like it pretty hard.
Well, with more on Javier Chacon, we'll send it to Jordan Hardy.
Great, thank you. You guys see these guys take the lead, so they have warned him, hey, you need to start letting hands go. So those last few punches you saw, Trout.
I thought gave very good instructions, let your hands go because you're down in the early going.
That's another trick. Behind his elbow, spin it. Spin it ropes. Oh, we got hurt.
Attacking the bottom. Chacon goes down.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And this one is over as the Heartbreaker has broken Javier Chacon and he remains undefeated before his hometown fans.
Right here, boom, banging them left hook to the right hook to the side, uppercuts. You know, he's just he was waking him from the jump, banging that body. You know, it's just the volume of punches.
Yeah, it was beautiful. He went to the body on the outside and then came up the middle, and I believe that's what got him on Career Street.
And Brandon does a beautiful double hook. He goes to the body and then brings it up to the chin.
It was probably one of the best moments of my life, fighting in front of my family, fans and supporters that have been supporting me since I was 7 years old. So, you know, thank you. I mean, he wasn't throwing any punches. You know, I had to get in there and, you know, rough him up, and that's what I did. I had to get inside, fight his game because he didn't want to fight my game, and, you know, I caught him with a good right hook.
For your winner by knockout, and still the interim WBA Super Bantamweight Champion of the world, Brandon the Heartbreaker Figueroa.
You're ranked number 13 in WBA. You're the interim WBA champion. Is this a fight that we can make happen?
Put pressure, I can switch lefty, righty, I can switch up my game anytime, and I don't think he's faced a heavy hitter like me.
Well, I want all belt holders, but if I got to get through him to get to him, we can get it on. We've been supposed to fight anyway.
After 3 more fights, including a split draw with Julio Ceja, an impressive stoppage wins over Damian Vasquez and Luis Neri, Brandon Figueroa faced Stephen Fulton on November 27, 2021, in Las Vegas for the WBC and WBO Super Bantamweight titles.
Go to work, and he has Fulton against the ropes. Bodies being dug, and Fulton took some major damage towards the end.
In a fierce 12-round war of attrition, Fulton handed Figueroa his first professional defeat by majority decision.
Fulton, he eats a straight jab. He backs away. Figueroa, that fight is over. What a performance.
He is now the unified WBC and WBO 122-pound champion of the world. Cool boy, Steph Stevens!